Hi there, welcome. Today's recipe is Pianono with spicy mince meat. Okay, first thing what we are going to do, I've got one onion in here. We are going to peel it, chop it, and for the time being, we are going to put it into this container. So first we will do some preparation before we start cooking the mince beef. We are going to chop the onion, as long as not too big, that's fine. And like I said, we're going to put it into this container. Pianono is a Caribbean dish, so we are going to use some plantain too. So that is the onion. Now I've got the green pepper in here. We are going to cut the sides and take a little bit the fat off from the middle, and we are going to cut it into small squares. Like I said, as long as it's not too big, that's fine. Then we will have the chilies, some red chilies and the garlic before we start cooking the mince beef. So that is the green pepper goes with the onion for now. Then I've got some garlic peeled in here. I'm going to pick up 3 or 4 or even 5, it's okay. Quickly chop them. Like you know from my cooking, I'm fond of garlic, so it's not a problem. Is there any 1 or 2 extras? So that is the garlic. Again, goes with the peppers and onion, and I've got 2 red chilies. Again, quickly chop them. Now, when it comes to chilies, it depends how hot would you like your dish. Ourselves, we can't be that hot because I've got 3 kids and they will not eat the food if it is too hot. So now, as you see, we've got the onion, garlic, green pepper and chilies chopped. What we are going to do, I've got a small pot in here. We are going to turn that on a medium to high heat, and I am going to add some oil in there. So now what we're going to do, I'm going to add equal amounts of paprika and turmeric. This is my replacement for annetto. I couldn't find annetto, so the substitute is equal amounts of paprika and turmeric. So we're going to dip there, and we're going to cook this for a couple of seconds. Then we are going to add the beef. I can add a little bit more oil. Just to get that aroma out. And we can add the minced beef in there. Now, we're going to cook the minced beef for about 4 to 5 minutes. Then we will add, what did we prepare? The onion and peppers with the beef. So we're going to let that cook. In the meantime, what we are going to do, I've got 2 tomatoes in here. We're going to do some concasse. We're going to cut them by 4, and we're going to take the seeds off. Okay, so usually the proper concasse is to take the skin off, but it's okay. I just usually we blanch them for 8 seconds, and we take the skin, and then we will cut them like small squares, and we call that concasse. So in this recipe, I'm going to do my tomatoes this way. And we're going to, for the time being, I'm going to leave them into this container. In the meantime, we can mix that beef in there. Like I said, as long as the chopping is not too big, that's fine. So that is the tomatoes. It's going to go into this container. Now, I've got some ham, and again, we're going to cut this squares as well. There you go. As long as you've got all the preparation done, then you easily will do the recipe. I mean, as long as you've got all the ingredients inside, you will easily do the recipe. So here we've got the tomatoes and ham as well. So now, that goes there. Then I've got the olives and capers, that's for later on, ready as well in there. We don't need the garlic. So now we are going to add the onions and garlic that we prepared later. We're gonna cook this with the beef for about 4 to 5 minutes. Then what we will do, we add the tomato and ham, we moisten it up with some beef stock or water, it's up to you. I'm going to use water, and we let it cook until it comes paste consistency, and then we can use it to fill up the pianonos. So now that is cooking, what we're going to do, I've got a tin like this, so I'm going to drop in some oil in there, and with a brush I'm going to oil the tin. Now, if you do not have a tin like this, you can use a tray. And then when it comes to the plantain, you just use a toothpick. So that is the tin greased. We're going to put that on the side. Now, what we are going to do, we're going to start the plantain. So, and we will remove the skin like that. I don't usually use a lot of plantain in my cooking, so bear with me for peeling the plantain. In the meantime, I'm going to mix up the beef. I'm going to add the tomato and ham in there now. And we're going to cook this for about 1 to 2 minutes. In the meantime, I continue to do my best to peel the plantain, to find a way. Yep, that's better. That's another one. All right. So now, what we're going to do, we're going to add some water in there. Just moisten it up, and we're going to cook this until it comes to kind of paste consistency like. Okay, in the meantime, what we're going to do, we're going to cook the plantain. I've got the frying pan in here. We're going to turn that on, and we are going to add a little bit oil in there. So we're going to cook the plantain, give them that nice brown color. In the meantime, what I'm going to do as well, I'm going to put some napkins in there. So when the plantain is ready, I can put them in there. Now we will add the olives and capers in there last, and we're gonna cook this maybe 4 to 5 minutes more. Now we can turn the oven on mark between 6 and 7. And we cut the plantain lengthwise. So basically, and now we can dip them in there nicely. And we're gonna give this plantain nice brown color. This is nearly done now. I can change as soon as they are in nice brown color. We can turn them around and we cook the other side. Now the beef is ready. We can turn that off and we wait until the plantain is ready. In the meantime, what we're going to do, I've got 3 eggs in here. We're going to crack them and we're going to beat them. I'm using this jug because we need to pour the eggs. So it will be easier to pour in. Gonna beat in the eggs. And we season the beef. Okay, so that's ready. Eggs are ready in there. So now when this is ready, we're going to put them on this tray. They look nice. Oops, we still use that. So now, what we are trying to do is we are going to put the plantain round in there. Then, be careful, it's still hot. We will drop in the egg and fill them up with beef. So the thickness of this is like a couple of millimeters to be perfect. Anyway, if you don't have a tray like that, you can always do with the toothpick. Put them round. Which I don't know how that works. But anyway, give it a shot. It's okay, trying and error. Something different. We need to put the eggs. And then we will add the beef. We will bake this for about 5 to 10 minutes. Now, we are going to put a little bit more egg on top. And we are going to bake them in the oven for 5 to 10 minutes. Beautiful. So now we are going to bake this for 5 to 10 minutes. And when we come back, we can serve that with a nice side salad. So now, after 10 minutes, what we're going to do, we're going to turn off the oven. We're going to take the Pianono out, and we can serve this with a nice, beautiful salad that I prepared earlier. You can also serve it with some vegetables. It's up to you how to serve. This beautiful dish. So now I pick up one or two with a knife. like that. And there you go. Pianono with spicy minced beef. For more video recipes, please click the bottom right hand corner to subscribe to our YouTube channel to receive more recipe ideas. And thank you very much for watching and have a good day. Bye now. Bye bye.